Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here at Firestorm Games in Newport. We're also here with Neil Matthews. So we are getting ready to go with the final pre-release for Crimson Invasion. Now, as I am recording this, it is Friday. It is the release of Crimson Invasion, and currently I'm just sat here waiting for Mr. Posty to get a grip and give me my flipping box, because we got some stuff to open. But of course you guys will have probably seen that by now, so definitely some things to look forward to. So we had an interesting deck. That is definitely a fair statement. A very interesting deck indeed that we played during this one. We were actually able to get Alolan Golem GX and actually be able to play it. That was really good. We also had a nice handful of other cards, Carablast being a major one, and also Registeels. And of course we threw in an Emolga, why not? And for the whole, I think it was about a half and half split of energy between Metal and Lightning, I'm pretty sure. It looks half and half. It looks pretty half and half, and of course we actually have changed up and got some yellow sleeves. Now the reason for that is because I'm going to be making an electric deck, and I just wanted to get the sleeves straight away, and I got these really nice ones. And what's almost confusing about them is you almost think that it's still an actual card, like miscut, but hey ho. Anyway, it looks as if Neil has gone first here. He's thrown a nest ball looking for something else in his pile. He goes for a Registeel, so we both have the Registeel promo in this last pre-release. So let's see exactly what we can get up to in this one. So Registeel going down there. We got our Emolga. Not probably the best start really for us. It's going to take him a long time to start getting that Carablast going. But next turn, if he can evolve that to an Excavalier, he is laughing. A Kukui going down there for 2. He can't attack us, so there's no 20 damage being done. There is a peeking red card in hand. He could do that and maybe shuffle, get us to shuffle our whole hand into our deck, and at the moment I'm not seeing anything like a Geodude, Graveler or Golem in there. Now, having just one of each is quite risky as well, because I only have the one, and that's literally it. I've only got the one, so if it gets knocked out or it gets prized, it's going to be a big struggle. So we attach an energy to a Emolga, which is interesting. We nest ball for a Geodude, so we're straight in there. The Geodude is not prized. That is good news. We do also have an Excavalier, so next round next turn, in fact, we can do that, and we would be able to do something. Actually, we are able to do something. We're able to do Volt Switch for 30, and the attack here, it says switch this Pokemon with one of your benched. Doesn't say you may. It says switch. So he's evolved to an Excavalier, which is pretty interesting because he could now, if he can get 2 or maybe 3 heads, he's going to be knocking us out. He might be Steel, so he needs 3. He needs 3 heads here to knock the Geodude out. If he does that, Golem is gone. Golem is completely gone because we won't have another Geodude. Lily going down there, so he's able to draw some more cards. There we go. Looks as if he got about 3 or 4 from that. He could Peeking Red card us. He's adding some energies there to his Excavalier, which is a good move. It's not going to get knocked out, and we still need 2 energies anyway on the Geodude to get something going. He's Peeking Red carding us, so he can have a look. Is he going to allow us to shuffle it in, or do we keep it? Yeah, he wants it shuffled. Fair enough. So it's not a bad card for pre-release. I can't really see it being much play-worthy. Especially now, you know, when people have like 4 of every card, maybe they have the 1 card in their hand they need, they're no doubt going to probably get that card back. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's a pretty big risk that you could give them a better card than what it needs to be. That looks as if it is a knockout on the Geodude. Okay, so he rolled 3 heads. That means that Graveler and Golem are not going to be seen in this round anyway. Just love it so much. I'm staring at the Alolan Golem GX full art. It's beautiful. Wow. So we got that nest ball going out for another basic. We were nest balling previously for the Geodude. That failed. Registeel is now in. what are we going to do here? Because Emolga has got the energy it needs. We're Cuckooing as well. Okay, interesting here. So we can do that additional damage to Mr. Excavalier, which will do 30. We then need to switch it with an electric, but we don't have an electric, so we're all good. We are all good. Actually, speaking of trainer cards, did we get a Gladion? Yes, we did. We got a Gladion and a Counter Catcher. Pretty sweet, or at least that's what I ran. Okay, so it looks as if he's great balling to find a Pokemon, and he doesn't. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so what is he going to do now? That's a How in hand, so he could do that to get some more cards and maybe get a Pokemon from that, but he's attaching an energy there, so he's going to be able to do the 130 to us, and he'll do 30 to himself if he wants to do that. He's nest balling, so he's howled to get a nest ball. He's looking for a basic, and he could go with that Registeel. Looks as if he's got 2 Registeels plus the promo. Is Registeel a rare, or is he uncommon? Registeel's a rare? Okay, wow. So he managed to pull out 4 packs, 2 Registeels. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. Excavalia is a rare as well. Very interesting indeed. So I think Ian's in a pretty good position, and I love how he's organised his bench there. Grass, metal, beautiful. Mwah! Lovely. So yeah, he could knock out the Emolga, but we can then come back in with our Registeel and then knock him out for 30. That's guaranteed, because obviously he'd be taking 30 damage. We do 30 on top of that, boom, he'd be gone. And he is indeed going to do the 130 and put some damage on him, so he's now on 110 out of 120, so he only needs 10 damage to him. So we're attaching a metal energy there to the Registeel. Couldn't think of his name. We can attach an energy there to our Carablast, very nice. And that looks as if we just got a Registeel from our prizes. English, Matthew, try it. It's pretty good. Right, so what are we doing here? Kukui for 2. Okay, this is interesting. So he's going to do 50 to us. And he can also put some energies on his bench. What are you going to do now, Neil? What are you doing now? You are getting a metal energy out. Of course you are. He's done the 50 damage. Good old Kukui. Everyone loves Kukui. We got a Registeel coming down as well. So this is odd. It's mirrored on both sides. Obviously, it's not 100% mirrored. We don't have any energies in our discard to put anything on anyone. But in terms of Pokemon, it's mirrored. In terms of energy, Neil has the upper hand. Mostly. I don't think Neil is going to bother in adding any more energies to that Registeel, because he knows that's a bit of cannon fodder, and that's going to give him enough time there to start preparing stuff on his bench. For example, the other Registeel, which could come in and do a nice 90 damage, I believe. And if Regice is on the bench, you heal 30. So it's not bad. Not bad indeed. So, another load of damage added on to the Registeel on Neil's side. With the 90 from our attack, because we got 3 energies. Very nice. Okay. What is he going to do now? He could attack us for 30. He could. It wouldn't get the knockout, because we're only on 80. But he would be doing something. He's having a good old think about it, and it looks as if he is going to go for the knockout, because he has got the 3 energies on there. Okay, fair enough. So this is interesting. We can knock that guy out. Ooh, okay. I'm not liking the look of this at all, because if he has... Oh, okay, we're putting... Wow, 3 Carablasts to the bench. But a knockout there, and that's a lightning energy, a metal energy coming out there to go onto that Carablast to try and get it ready for an Excavalier. Now, if I get something knocked out here, I'm gone. I'm literally gone because he's got one prize card. However, if I can somehow take him out... Oh, great. He's got a Miltank. Right, so basically, Miltank is a no-no. It's a no-no in terms of attack. The ability, though, if you attach an energy, I think it heals, but that has to be at the front. Miltank has to be the active to have the healing done to the Pokemon on the bench if they're going to get any damage done to them. He's going for the 90 though on the Registeel, so we have to take out his Registeel this round, or we're done for. We're doing the 30 there. I think I know that this round is a bit of a loss here. Yeah, metal going on there. And Neil takes that first game there. Nothing prized. That would have been a little bit annoying. A load of metal energy in Neil's hand there. It's just how pre-releases go. You can get an absolute ton of energies. An absolute ton. I think I was searching for the Golem. Like, where's the Golem? Although I'm reading it like a book. Yeah, it has to be said, I have a bit of a soft spot for Alolan Golem. Not only does it look absolutely amazing, but obviously it's from Gen 1, and it looks so cool. It looks so cool. I don't know whether Pokemon is just trying to sort of like send me a message when it gave me that many Golems. At this point, I think we have pulled the correct amount, unless... I don't think we... No. Maybe. I don't know. But at the moment, we've had 5 Golems. 5. If I'm to get one when I open any of the Crimson Invasion stuff, I shall cry. Unless it's a Rainbow Rare. If it's a Rainbow Rare, that's fine, and I can sell maybe a few of the others, because I really don't need... I think it's 3 Full Arts and 2 Normals. So I'd probably get rid of maybe, I don't know, one of the Normals and one of the Full Arts, and then keep 1 Normal, 2 Full Art, and 1 Rainbow. That's just how I would do it. We got a mulligan though, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Shuffle all them back in. We're looking for maybe that lovely bit of Geodude. If we can get a Graveler or a Golem in hand as well, that's going to be pretty good. At least we know it's not prized. Okay, something's coming out there. I don't know what it is. It might be another Emolga. If so, that's the only prize we've got. Okay, we do have a Great Ball. We did lose. We did lose. So no doubt I will probably say I'm going to go second. We're ready for the second round. Oh, he does have a Miltank in hand though. Oh. Okay, switching is active. That's fair enough. So we must have 2 actives. No, okay, he's just switching around what he has. So that Miltank should be now at the front. There we go. Oh, so we had a Registeel. Okay, fair enough. So we can't do an attack just yet because we've only got that Psychic Energy. If we can pull something from our draw, that's fair enough. If we can Great Ball and maybe find a Geodude, we can start getting that worked up quickly. But what is Neil going to do? That is the question. Okay, so a Metal Energy going on there to the Carablast there. And there's a Nest Ball looking for something interesting from here. He goes for a Registeel, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Now he could Kukui, but he's not going to be able to do anything. He could Timer Ball and look for maybe some of the evolutions that he needs, which it looks as if he might be doing. That looks like a 4 and maybe a 2. Maybe he gets 2 from there. There's an Excavalier, which is what he wanted. Okay, fair enough. So he gets the Excavalier. Reveals it. He can't evolve it, obviously. And then he shuffles his deck. Okay, so we 100% here need some metal energy here to do any damage with the Registeel. I mean, he's got loads of energy, so I mean, I'll trade that. Okay, he's Kukuiing for 2 as well. Wow. A lot of stuff being done there. I don't know why I was looking for a supporter there. Oh, you're playing a supporter already? No, you haven't, you big moose. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we can How, get 3 cards. Now, the reason I didn't Great Ball and then How is because if I Great Ball and I find a Pokemon, and maybe if I'd How'd afterwards, I may have found Pokemon as well. It's odd. That's just the way I see it. And we also Nest Balled as well. Wow, okay. Yeah, but that's just how I see it. You know, if you draw the 3 with How, you're actually guaranteeing you those 3 cards, and it could be a Pokemon. Whereas if you Great Ball, you're losing those 3 that you could have had in the first place. I'm not saying they could have been Pokemon, but you never know. Geodude, though, come into the bench there with that Nest Ball. That was obvious. Great Ball here. If we can get a Graveler here, this would be pretty good. It's just, where's the Golem then? That is a Graveler. Okay, so we have the Graveler now. So we can evolve that next turn. Now, of course, it can do the self-destruct ability, which is terrible. It does 100 damage to itself, and obviously it does 100 damage to the Pokemon, but it kills itself unless you put dumbbells on it. I've worked out if you put the dumbbells on it, it would have 40 health. And that, what are you doing? I think I might know where the Golem is. I think. Now we do also have a nice Gladion hidden somewhere. So if we can get the Gladion, we can get the Golem. It just depends. But the Graveler for now, the only move that would be any use would be Corkscrew Punch. He's not attacking us, and we're not attacking him, which I find odd, but we are attaching energies there. I sort of know that I need now to sort of get that going, because Golem is quite heavy on energy. Without doing any damage to itself, the 3 energy attack hammering is just 80, and then super electromagnetic tackle for 200, but it does 50 to itself. That isn't bad, especially if you put it with a choice band that's 230. That could probably knock out a good handful of GXs. Indeed, a good handful indeed. If there's a stadium, which I'm pretty sure Aether Paradise prevents damage onto, I think it's grass and electric Pokemon. So I mean that would help with Golem. And of course his GX as well is Heavy Rock for 100 damage, and also your opponent cannot play any cards from their hand during the next turn. It's pretty good to just stall them. Just to be like, you know what, calm down. You're not having any energies or anything like that. I'm going to just attack you again next turn. Okay, so we've actually done some damage now, and he's actually traded his Excavalier as well. That's pretty cool. Another energy going on there, so he's got 2. He needs 3, though, to do his 130 damage, so we should be quite wary of that. However, as we come up for air, we've got 2 energies already on that Graveler. If we can get a Gladion, we're laughing. He's rolling to do some damage here. That looked like a 2, another 2, and a 1. So I think that is... Is that it? Okay, it was just a 1. Fair enough. Metal Energy, though, going on to the Registeel. And we're going to do the 30 damage to that dude. So I think I'm pretty certain that if he attaches an energy, regardless, he's pretty much guaranteed to knock us out. Even if he doesn't. Which is why I'm trying to power up some of the bench. Okay, so Great Balled and found nothing, it looked like. Okay, Great Balls are definitely not in his favour today. 3 Metal Energy in hand there. That is a throwing of the dice there. It was on 6. Nice. Okay, so now he can do the 130 and 30 to himself. Although he will risk possibly being knocked out next round because he's only got 120 health. And he is indeed going to do so. Okay, so up comes the Registeel. Draw for turn. We've got a Lightning Energy going on to the... Yes, definitely. 100%. Let's do the 30 to get the knockout on that, and then we can take a prize card. Looking to try and maybe get something very nice from here. What do we get? Metal Energy. Okay, fair enough. So whilst I cry into my pudding. Okay, so let's have a little look at what's going on here. Carablast Energy going on to there. And then is he going? He's done the 30 damage. He's attached his energy. We've got a counter catcher there. Now that only happens when we have more prize cards than him. Now look at what else we've done here. We're going to do the 30 there. We've got the energy, all the energy we need now for that golem. When it hopefully does arrive, we can then get that going and straight away get some really, really devastating knockouts of either 80 or 200. Most of that will kill anything on his bench. So yeah, we're pretty good. Okay, so he's attacking us. We're looking for that Gladion. What do we get? Oh, we got an Excavalier. We could do the counter catcher, but there's no point. We're going to get some metal energy onto the Excavalier. We're still looking for that Gladion. It's got to be somewhere. We're still taking more damage there, so that's... sorry. Oh, nice. Okay, so more metal energy coming from, obviously, that the attack there for 30 from Registeel. Very nice. It's really good for a pre-release, just to keep doing that. So he's going to do the 90. He's going to get a knockout on us. Is he going to do so? I mean, yeah, there we go. He is. He is. And it has happened. Okay, Excavalier now coming up. Got the Carablast. We still can't... Now we do have more energies, but we don't really need it. We're going to do the 130 to knock out his Registeel, which gives us a prize. We're going to go for that one. And there it is. We have the Golem. We have the Golem. He should be very, very scared now. Extremely scared. Either we knock ourselves up with that Excavalier or the Golem is on the bench ready to go. We could just retreat the Excavalier and just shove the Golem in there straight away. I pretty much love Golem. I don't know if you can tell. He's lilying anyway for a few cards here. Let's see what he can do here. Drawing for that. There we go. Placing that one down. Carablast to the bench. He's having a look at what he can do here, seeing what is available to him. And he's going to do some damage there. You can do the, I think it's Peck. Is it Peck? Yeah, it is Peck. There is the Golem coming down there. First time during this pre-release to get a GX going. In any pre-release, that is the first GX we've actually got going, which is incredible. Awesome stuff. Very, very good indeed. So we can take the knockout on that Carablast there. I'd say he should be pretty scared here. Now, he can get the knockout here. We know we can get the knockout there with the Registeel. He knows, though, that the Golem is going to come up and probably take him down anywhere he wants. With Golem, with I think it's 250. It is 250 HP. He knows he's taking that knockout there. That doesn't matter though, because we've got that Golem there. He's taking his prize as well. One prize draw here. This is all it comes down to. I know I can do 200 damage. I know I can knock out the Registeel, and I know this match is ours. We're going to rub it in with a Kukui for 220. Which indeed will be a beautiful knockout. Does 50 damage to us. And that's a win for us. Very, very nice indeed. Very, very cool. There's the Gladion. That's all I needed. If I could find the Gladion at any point, I could have just done that, looked at the prizes, that's the one I need, boom, taken it out. And of course then if I take a prize, I can get the Gladion back and do it again. So it comes down to the third round to decide what is going to happen here. what is going to happen. I mean, anything at all. Shuffling our hands, checking what's going on. And seeing as he won, he's going to be able... No, sorry, seeing as I won, he's going to be able to decide who goes first. Okay, so... Shuffling the decks. Let's do this. Get our cards for the round. Can we maybe go... Ooh! Oh, hello! That is 3 lovely little starters going down there. He seems to have a Carablast. And 4 prizes as well. Here we go. Registeels both sides and Carablasts both sides. Metal energy going on to our Registeel there. He's obviously allowed us to go first. We're going to howl for 3 more cards. Gives us a ton of energy there, so we can play with that. We can't do anything, so it's his turn here. So we can Nest Ball for a basic. He can howl for 3 cards. Throw a card on the floor if he wants to. He can do 2 Nest Balls. He gets a Registeel anyway. He could do 2 Nest Balls here. And a Great Ball. He could Nest Ball, Great Ball, Great Ball. No, Nest Ball, Great Ball. So he gets 7 cards from the top. Has a little look. Can he find a Pokemon? He can find an Excavalier. I pretty much take that. Boom. There's the Excavalier coming down. Shuffles his hand. And he's good to go. He can't evolve it this turn. Metal energy going on to that Registeel there. He's got no energy in his discard, but he is Nest Balling twice to find 2 basics here. Carablastic Excavalier. I'm going to guess and say you might get a Registeel and a Carablast. Oh, he could get the Miltank. Yeah, there we go. Could have got the Miltank, but he didn't. Good play, Neil. Good play. Don't get that Miltank. Burn it in fire, please. Please. Metal, metal, grass, metal, grass. Okay. Let's have a little look at what he's going to do here. He can do the 30 damage to us, which is exactly what he's going to do. He hasn't Kukui or anything, so that's only going to be 30. Over to us, we've got that Counter Catcher, which isn't going to be much use just yet. An energy attached there to the Registeel. And that's 30 damage to him. Not much more we can do from there. Okay, drawing for turn. There's an Excavalier, so he's got 2 Excavaliers. Which, surprise, surprise, he does evolve. Now he has a full board of Metal or Psychic. No, what are you on about, Psychic? Idiot. Metal. Said it in the first place. Great Ball there. Could look for a Pokemon. Probably say best thing to get would be a Geodude or another Registeel. Geodude comes out of it. That's not bad. That's an ideal time to sort of have a little look through your hand and think, have I got everything in there? Have I got a Graveler? Have I got the Golem? Yes, I have. Good. At least I know it's not prized. Another Metal Energy going on there, and we can now take the knockout, I think, on the Registeel, unless it's 130. It is, so we can't take the knockout. Great. We can do 120, which gives it 10 damage. He is now going to get a knockout on our Registeel, leaving us complete and utterly open to an attack here. Registeel is out. Carablast comes up. What are we going to do here? We can't do a lot here because he can just keep taking us out here now. He could just keep taking us out. Could. Okay, so Metal Energy in hand. What is Neil going to do here? Attach to an Excavalier. Take out the Carablast, I'm guessing. I mean, that would be the most logical thing to do. He isn't he? He is. He's going to take out that Carablast, take that prize card. And that was actually time. Believe it or not, the rounds were only 30 minutes long. So it was 30 minutes and that was it. So once 30 minutes were called, you have the 3 turns of going whoever started, then the other person, then you, then the other person, and that's it. If you don't win in that time, it's a draw, and that's exactly what happened. He may have had less prize cards than me, but it was a draw. So that's fair. Complete and utterly fair. But massive thanks to Neil for that, and I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.